Hey everybody, what is up? Um, ah, I just had the most. I know, big buddy. I know. I just had the craziest interaction with my dog. I hear you, dude. That was bananas. I know, buddy. Okay. Hey, so here's what just went down. Can you hear him whining? Hey, everybody. Big boy, hold on. So here's what just happened. So crazy. So I'm sitting down here, and Indiana Jones follows me wherever I go. And I come on, and he knows when I turn on these lights that I'm gonna be doing something, right? Okay, buddy. And so I turn on the lights, and he looks at me, and he just walks upstairs. And I'm like, that's so bananas. He doesn't separate himself from me. And then I hear just like this clamoring, about 5 toe. And I go upstairs. I hear you, big boy. I hear you. And he's just sitting in his cage. Right? I'm like, what? Hold on, buddy. I come back downstairs. There's like 2 minutes to go. And I hear just like clanging and shit. I'm like, something's going down. So I run upstairs and he's just running around the upstairs with one of his hard chew toys and just throwing it. So it's just making a racket. And so I know, buddy. Can you hear him? It's crazy. And so I hear you, big boy. I and so I go up and he just sits there again. I'm like, dude, you want some attention? I know, bud. You want some attention, huh? And he just kind of so I just rub him a little bit and I literally have to walk to the stairs and invite him to come with me. I was like, and it took like 3 times. And he comes down here. I wish I could show you what I'm looking at. I start to pet him, and then I come and sit behind here, and he's just been just talking to me ever since. Fucking amazing. Yeah, big boy. Now listen, guys, give me 2 seconds. I think if I just pet him once, it'll get over with. So don't go anywhere. Hold on. Okay, buddy. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, big buddy. Yeah, I hear you, big buddy. You good buddy. All right. Anyways, yeah, that just happened. Well, you know what? Let me put these on so I can read what you guys are saying. Hey, if I dress like a dog, will I pet you? I doubt it. I mean, I try not to say 100% no to anything, but that's a pretty strong 99% no. Um, Thinking about taking. Not sure what that means. Hey Heather, do I play video games? No, not anymore. Not anymore. I used to. Did I trip with Craig yet? No. Is the left side of my face higher than the right? Maybe. No idea. I've actually never thought of that. From the podcast. Oh, hey, what's going on, Alexander? Thanks, John. Hey, Nancy, what's going on, everybody? Oh, Chicago this year. Yeah, November 9th or 10th, I think, at the Chicago Comedy Festival. Hey, everybody. Hey, so listen, this dude is like, it's almost like he's flirting with me. Crazy. Do I still talk to Freddie? Yes, I do. Have you ever felt like a duck surrounded by a group of angry deer? Do deer hate duck? Why would, if you were a duck, why would you be scared of a deer? You could also fly. So I don't know if I'd really feel that scared. Like a duck surrounded by a group of angry deer. Yeah. It doesn't matter if they're angry or not. I can fly. Probably so. But no, I haven't. Yeah, I mean, that's what it feels like, right? Oh, hey, everybody. By the way, on the screen, wolfcomedy.com, you can still sign up to win 2 tickets and airfare to one of my shows in the continental US. So if you go to wolfcomedy.com, it doesn't cost anything. You just got to sign up. All right. The Kimmel residency is indefinite. Indefinite. Every Monday. Hey, Glenn. Thank you very much. Cities, comedian, joshua.com. I don't know if I'll be in Pittsburgh. I'll be in Easton. Jacob is doing well. Thank you so much. He, meaning me, maybe. Why can't we see your dog? Yeah, because then I'd have to show you the whole room. You could see the dog if he came over here. You know? What's the storybook tonight? No story tonight. No story tonight. He is. That's what it feels like. It really does. Who would you? Oh, Get Out. I mean, yeah, but yeah, yeah. Don't know what that means. Uh, okay, so not a lot of questions. Oh, hey, Matt. All right. I was just going to see if there are any questions you guys wanted. What's the greatest sport moment of my life? The Red Sox. Probably more than the World Series is them coming back 3-0 and beating the Yankees. I can't overstate that. That for sure. For sure. You got it. Easton is as far away from Pittsburgh as you could get staying in Pennsylvania. Oh. Well, I take that back. Do I play guitar just for fun or stress relief? Only for stage. I'm not good enough for it to be relaxing. I stumble a lot, you know? So I'm not very good. And so when I play, it's not super soothing. It's pretty terrible, you know? So I try to keep it to myself. I practice. I don't even, well, honestly, I'll hear a song and something will make me laugh. And then I just learn it on the guitar. And then So I don't really know how to play guitar, but I know how to play individual songs. You know, it's pretty stupid. Pretty silly. Thank you. What's going on, dude? How are you? Dude, so this guy and I, weren't you the dude who kept telling me I looked like Ernest Goes to Camp? Super funny. You probably said it like the first, I don't know, 40 times you and I interacted. It was hilarious. Yeah, that was you. Oh man, I was supposed to, and I had to change a show because of I couldn't bring Jacob with me. So, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Why did you all caps that? I don't even know what you're talking about. Oh, no worries, no worries. We'll see you next time in Boise. How are Beth and Indy? They're doing well. Thank you so much for asking. I haven't heard that one. All right, okay. Ernest does shrooms, hilarious. That's coming out in a couple weeks, I think. Listen, you talking about on My Name is Earl? Yeah, my character died in a Murphy bed. And for those of you who don't know what that is, that's a bed that folds back up into the wall. They found me dead in there. You know? Woo! Which show? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Well, that's very nice of you. Thank you so much. What else we got? What other questions? Oh yeah, I got thoughts on raccoons. They're pretty much why I don't camp. They get thumbs. They could get in and out of tents and shit. And I don't know if I'm worried about them, but they don't seem like the kind of animal that would close it up when they leave, you know? So who knows? If one mosquito in a tent ruins everything, that's my thing, dude. I'll stay out in the woods with you for as long as you want, but when it's time to go to bed, I'm going inside. For sure. I'll stay outside as long as you want, but when everyone decides it's time to go to bed, I'm going to go to the inside part. That's just where I am right now. There might have been a time where I would have been like, yeah, let's stay out here, but not anymore. I'm on the inside joint, you know. You guys can stay wherever the fuck you want, but I'll see you out here in the morning. What else? What else I got? What am I watching lately? Oh, what am I watching? I like that. I like that show with Vince Vaughn, Bad Monkey. I have a special I just dropped on my YouTube channel. It's called 4 Stories. And guys, if you go to wolfcomedy.com, I'm still giving away 2 tickets and 2 plane tickets to a show anywhere in the United States. So if you go over there, it's free to sign up. We do the drawing at the end of the month. What else? What's up, DJ? What else, guys? I think I like penguins. I don't know. Does anyone think poorly of penguins? They seem pretty likable. right? They hang out together. They like to hang out for life. Aren't they the people that find a mate and they're like, hey, fucking, we're gonna walk all over together. I didn't know I did such a good penguin. I mean, I'm sitting down, but it feels like if I was standing up, that'd be pretty good. What else you guys got? What's going on, Josephus? How you doing, dude? I don't know what the rock band clutch is. Yeah, I don't know. What would be my dream pet? I mean, you know what? Listen, I always wanted a monkey until I read that story about like the monkey ripped the face off that person. I was like, I don't want a monkey anymore. You know what? That I had no idea that they didn't. There was this one time, guys. I worked for Nintendo for a while, and there was this one shoot where we were. I was hold, I was holding hands with this chimpanzee. I think chimpanzee, monkey, and we're holding hands, and I have a water bottle in my hand, and the guy walks up to me and goes, "Oh, oh, oh! If he takes that water bottle out of your hand, don't take it back." And I go, "Why not?" He goes, "Oh, he'll rip your face off." And I was like, "What?" And he was like, "Yeah, don't take it back." And I was like, "Well, just take the water bottle." And he was like, "Nah, just hold on to it." He's been looking at it. I'm like, and I was like, "Hey, time out, everybody. Shouldn't we have somebody in here who knows how to deal with a fucking monkey that rips people's faces off?" Yeah. I mean, we did it. We did it. All right. What else, everybody? No, I don't have any liquid death tonight. I don't do drug recommendations, everybody. Penguins are chill. I agree with Bill. Dude, I just off the top of my head. I don't know what your question is. Um, you know what? I see it. Um, yeah, I don't know how to deal with that one. Oh, not like that. Yeah, they make five. Do you call it? I mean, taint. I have I have two friends who go by Gooch, so I go taint. Basically, all of them. I like comedians, man. I do. I think most comedians like comedians. You're just kind of yeah. I think most comedians like comedians, and I think most comedians like other comedians. If that makes sense. But yeah. Uh, how old was I when I did my first trip? For real one was probably 19. And I yeah, I think I've told this before, but we were in Texas outside and we had all taken a bunch and there was four of us there. And the three of us were just sitting by the fire and the other guy comes up and he's just eating and then we're talking to each other and he says, do we have any more of this popcorn? And I was like, what popcorn? And he held it up. I was like, dude, those were the mushrooms. And he was like, oh. He said, I was eating them like they were popcorn. I was like, those were not popcorn. So we were all, and this was in college. We were so young. But the three of us were kind of high. But this dude was like, he was so high that, so he had stripped down and was holding was holding it like a 1.75 empty liter bottle of gin in front of him, walking through the forest. And his pupils were so dilated, I think, that the light from the moon hitting the glass kind of like lit the way. Because he told me, just follow me. I'm like, how do you know where you're going? He said, I got the flashlight. And I was like, what flat? But he naked, no, not a scratch on him. I was walking in the tree. It was dark for me. It was the craziest thing to try and follow. This naked grown man with an empty bottle of gin above his head. What else? All right, let's see. Um, yeah, Moon Eyes. Yeah, what's my dream car? Oh. Yeah. Acid makes my judgment. Yeah. No. Okay, let me see. No, you're gonna do haunted homies, but are you gonna do it in a haunted place in the dark with night vision cameras? No. We are doing it as a live show at the Improv in Los Angeles on October 30th. It's going to be a ridiculously good show. For real. For real, for real. Okay. Hold on 1 second. Top 5 comedians for a dream show? Well, then I would just pick the top 5 that make me laugh. Top 5 would make me laugh. But we talk about my top 5 that makes me laugh every stream, you know. Patrice O'Neill, Joey Diaz, Bill Burr, Doug Stanhope, Ricky Gervais, I think. Right now, for sure. For me, top 5 that make me laugh. I'm not saying they're the 5 greatest of all time. You're asking me who what show would I go watch that one? For sure. Holy shit. Oh, thanks, Liz. Thank you. Am I carving pumpkins? No, I'm trying to keep all my fingers. I would not be good at that. Dude, super talented dude. Legit, legit, legit. Yeah, super talented dude. And a very hard worker. Okay. Hold on, let me just take a little drink. Does anybody want to come on the screen with me? Hold on. I'm gonna figure out how to do this. Yeah, how long it takes me to. Okay, I'm gonna tell you something embarrassing. There you go. If you want to join me on screen, click on that link. I think it's like the first 12 people or something like that. Yeah, that's super cool. Yeah, if you guys shared this, it would be awesome. You know what I'm saying? What does that mean? Wolf only finger sack. Oh, I don't know what that means. Whoa. Weirdest gift that I accepted from a fan. Mm, well, when you say accepted, you mean one that I took, not one that I brought home, right? Because I'm basically taking everything. But there was this one, I took it, and it was a drawing of a picture uh, that was Beth and I, except Beth looked more like the woman who drew the picture. Does that make sense? Does that make sense what I'm saying? So it was the same pose as Beth and I, and she kind of looked like Beth, but she looked also a little bit like. That was weird. I was very much into comic books. My throat gets real dry here in Vegas, so it just gets scratchy a lot. What else, you guys? You know, what am I? What am I doing for Halloween? Well, I'll be flying back to Vegas uh, from Los Angeles because I'm doing the haunted homies that night. This is a tough one. Tough one. Favorite concert? I don't know. I think for me, the most meaningful concert, that's what I would judge it by, is probably going to Old Cella with my brothers, is what I would say. It was like McCartney and The Who and the Stones and Neil Young and uh, Roger Waters and Bob Dylan. Worst show I've ever seen in my life, Bob Dylan. Worst show I've ever seen. I was angry how bad that fucking show was. Holy shit. Whew. Anybody who's seen Bob Dylan recently has walked out of there like, what the fuck was that? Um, oh, thank you very much. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, Shayla. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yeah, Jacob's doing well. Thank you, Tabitha. That was pretty crazy. What's up, Evan? Hmm. Who we got down there tonight? What's up, Ray? What are you doing? Jessica and Michael Banks. I first, BD. All right. Do I personally know Joe Coy? I do know Joe Coy, but I haven't talked to him in years. But like, I know. I mean, we hung out for a couple of years. And by the way, that's not a nothing happened. Just sometimes you people stop talking to each other. You know what I mean? Like sometimes life's like, yeah. Oh wait, you wake up one day, you're like, I haven't talked to that dude in like 4 years. Holy shit. Um, but yeah, I'm not coming. I don't think I'm coming to Ohio to do haunted homies. Oh, when? Impossible question to answer. Good to see you, Roxy. Okay, so listen, guys. What's going on? Oh, stop it. Um, what's up, Roxy? How you doing? Um, so, oh, by the way, did you see this T-shirt? I might wear it every day. Any shows in Tampa? Nothing right now. How am I feeling? I feel good, man. I feel good. How was my bachelor party? Liz, how was my bachelor party? Pretty uneventful. I didn't plan mine. My buddy this weekend in Boise told the story. The first bachelor party I ever planned was his in Seattle. And I hired a stripper who had the same name as his mom. So, you know, it was really uncomfortable because I was like, he loves it, when you scream your name when you're dancing for him. And like just talk dirty as Gina. And and she she said she was also, by the way, real lazy. She was a lazy stripper. She really was the laziest. She that kind of I didn't know that was such a bonus. I didn't know she was going to be just like no expression on her. Gina. It was like the fucking. I didn't know that. And then before, first of all, she didn't dance her clothes off. She just walked on stage and just took her clothes off. And it couldn't have been more awkward. The whole thing. Great. But by the way, this weekend in Boise, his son opened up for me. He played guitar. This dude, this little kid Jensen, did like 5 minutes just on guitar to open the show and fucking ripped. Straight up ripped. And then my buddy got up, his dad, and did like 10 minutes of comedy. It was great. It was amazing. Mechanical stripper, maybe. It wasn't great. It wasn't the best stripper. It was just a bonus for me. The fact that she was lazy and just never, that was the best. I had no idea. I bet you if she advertised herself as the lazy stripper, she might get more calls. Because there are an increasing amount of dudes like me who would rather see something funny, because we've all seen titties once or twice, but we've never seen the lazy stripper with your mom's name trying to grind one out on your knee. Like, that was amazing. That, yeah, amazing. Yeah, out of breath and shit. Amazing. Oh, Luke, I just came from watching your first story special. Truly delightful. Oh, thank you. Yes. I appreciate it, dude. Thanks for stopping by, man, and saying something. Thanks for watching. For those of you who don't know, that my special 4 stories is on my YouTube channel. You can go if you don't want to search my channel, just put 4storiescomedy.com. It'll take you right to it. I appreciate you saying that. Do I keep up with my friend that was getting married from the bachelor party? Yeah. We're buddies. Oh yeah, that was my pleasure. To thank you for coming to the show. Yeah, it's good stuff. Um, you've never been to a strip club? You know what? I don't know how old you are, but I would think for this younger generation, it might not be as many strip clubby people. I just being around the three that I know well, you know, I don't know. Anymore, I'll never quit comedy. Oh, thanks, Luke. Yep. Any more weird stories from your friend? I think you gotta be more specific than that. Yeah, I'm not sure which. The comedy club scene? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. I toured during COVID. Man, I might have to get another water, everybody. Um, have I ever been to the Green Door? Not sure what that means. Thank you so much. Yeah. Yeah, what about Uncle Joey? I've never been to the Green Door. No strip clubs, really, right? A lot of guys in 39 took my 21-year-old son to his first strip club. Yeah, here's the thing. Like, when I was growing up, it would have been the first place to see titties, but they weren't in my pocket since I was 12 years old. Do you know what I'm saying? There's no a strip club. I don't think is as they've seen so many tits by the time they turn 18 on their phones. So many tits that I don't think it's like let's go see some more tits. I just don't think who. Well, I can't ask anybody really. Yeah. Hmm. Have I tried dry? I don't like vapes. Um, no, he's the last one who asked me. Nobody's asked me since. They're like, fuck this guy. But whoever's been to those parties have had the time of their lives. It's just the people. It's just the people whose party it is. They don't love it. 24 and I've never been to a strip club. Yeah. 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 Ah, all good. Yeah, right? Okay. VHS, first one. Um, wow. I try. Um, well, here's the truth. Okay, let me see if I can. Right now, I kind of can think of it, either recall a story or have something happen and go, yeah, I should try at least try that on stage. There was a time where I tried a lot more stories, but like I want to make sure um, that I know how I would do it on stage. But so I just kind of wait, and sometimes they all come at once, and sometimes it's like a long time, and you're like, I'm never gonna get a news story ever again. Oh God, dude, I think that every time. Well, that's the last closer I'll ever write. What the fuck? But somehow, somehow it just is like, oh, there's another one. Oh shit! Thank God, I get another year. Whew. So, um, and I would tell you early in my career, I thought the story had to be funny for me to tell it on stage. And now I know that I can make the story funny. So if I like the story, like jumping off of the needle in New Zealand, if I like the story, I know I can, even though it's not a funny story, I can make the story funny. Does that make sense? But sometimes I'm like, oh, that's a great, like the bachelor party story. It, it basically wrote itself, you know? Basically, it was more about omitting shit than than trying. Like it was, yeah. It's I found her. She came over. She beat him up. She left. I mean, that's a really condensed version of what happened. But yeah, um, let's see. Everybody. Um, if I'm still giving away 2 tickets and 2 plane tickets to a show anywhere in the United States. If you go to wolfcomedy.com, doesn't cost anything. You just sign up and you enter yourself. That's it. Um, yes. Are we talking about? No, but I'll tell you something. 2015, and anybody who says they wouldn't is a goddamn liar. 2015, if Diddy had been like, "I want to come to a party," everyone would have been like, "Yeah, I won't go there." Now, if I had walked in and he had handed me a bottle of baby oil and everyone was getting one, I'd have been like, "Yeah, I left something in my car, so I'll be right back." Mm-mm. Why does everybody need their own bottle of baby oil? That feels like not my scene. Whew, everyone, yikesies. Uh, a Nirvana. Yeah, I love doing this. Thank you for being here. Uh, they do not gross me out. They do not. Yeah, it's super interesting. It's just not. It's not interesting to them now. Oh man, yeah, I can't get into that, my friend. That's a really serious question, and I don't think I'm the right person to give you advice for that. So that's my honest response. I appreciate you asking, my friend, but I don't think I'm the right person. um, yeah, I like it. I like it. Um, There. Who's from Tampa? Damn it. What's the name of the strip club for the older with the older women dancing? Anyone? See Zach. Who? Anyone from Tampa? Anyone? 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 Uh, 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 Um. Okay. Oh, dude. Yeah. We have some more coming out. Yep. Still friends with them, my friends. Flights from Australia. No. Do you have to sit? You don't have to. Um, but you might want it for the story. God. Yeah, go sign up. 2, 3 bottles of listen, Kool-Aid. Ye- okay. Kool-Aid is super funny comic, everybody. Look, I gotta go upstairs and get some water. Thanks, Justin. Appreciate it. South of Tampa. There it is. It's called Mermaids. That's right. That's right. No, it's yeah. I don't think it's old dudes. Who's the clientele? You think old ladies are going in to watch old dudes swing their long nuts around? Get fucked. There's no way that's happening. That, oh my God. That can't be right. Holy moly. Yeah, it's mermaids. You know? Hold on. Um, I mean, it's definitely not gonna hide the product. I mean, at least the ladies' names have some, fun names. But long nuts is right to the point, I guess. Ooh, this is a fun game. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Okay. The dangling dream is an idea. I don't I mean this is I think still too direct. What else we got? Oh, dude. I, I don't think we need to see another name. Bang. The Swingers is straight up the name of the old man strip club? Swingers? Dude, what a fucking championship match. Oh my God. Now, I can't imagine we find something that beats Swingers. So we'll leave it up there. Um, do I feel your experiences? Do I feel my experiences with magic mushrooms made you a more patient and creative person? I've never done them, but considering a 3.5 journey for my first experience. Well, I would tell you, I would suggest against that amount. I would say a little lower, but I am not anyone, just one man's opinion. Do I feel magic? Yeah, I do. I do. I think, yeah, I do. I do. All right, man. Thank you for stopping by. The Dangling Twins, good one. I still don't know if, where the dang. Yeah. Danglers. Yeah, I like Danglers. It's just swingers. You know what? I think it just depends on what part of the country you're in. Danglers feels like something that works like in a fishing community, Florida. You know, danglers. It feels like a fishing accessory. So maybe there'd be like a fishing rod in the logo, but it's just a big long dick. Just spitballing, but not like that. You know what I'm saying? But I think but swingers feels like, maybe more coast, like a definitely a West Coast vibe with swingers, and maybe New York City. Dangler's also good though. No offense taken. Uh, just keep it running so I get the full credit for a full watch. Deal. Go to sleep. Thanks for being here. Um, Unlicensed helicopter pilots. Okay, the mud flap. Yeah, dang, this is pretty funny. Yeah, it's hard to beat swingers because it was numero uno. This feels like something that somebody with a SpongeBob avatar would post, because the Shifty Weenie sounds like something. It sounds like the old dude strip club in Bikini Bottom. That's where it sounds like. That's what it sounds like it would be called. The Shifty Weenie. Nums and wowzers. Hangers. Smelly sack of onions. Yeah, I mean, it does open it up for some great names of dudes coming out. Gary Grayballs, funny. There's got to be somebody called like Long Dick McGee or something like that. The or some guy who comes out dressed like a what's the half dude, half bull, or half what, horse or whatever. Yeah. Am I sick? Yeah, my throat is super dry. The tackle box is pretty good. That'd be a good name for. That is a good one. Troopers and draggers. Give me some good. Hush Puppies is a good one. Well, Curious George would not be a terrible name for an old male stripper. He's just at this age, he's curious. Curious George, I don't hate it. What else? Whoa, hey, honorable mention. The Shaft is a great name. Great name. Okay. A Centaur. Yeah, Centaur. The Sack Shack. Get the fuck out. That also, like, you could you could pay somebody to write a song for it that sounded like the B-52s. Sack Shack Baby! And have them sing it like on radio ads and shit. That would just spitballing. Again, not really spitballing, but you know what I'm saying. Sack Shack Baby, the Sack Shack. Um, Amazing. Yeah. Or just extra buttons. You know, you never have too many buttons. Long Dong Silvers. That's a good one. These are good. The ball drop. Wow. Okay. What else we got? What else we got? Silver Fox. Yeah, that might be super funny. Like if George Washington comes out, that would be ridiculously funny. Stop it. Fucking. Somebody comes up with just like a crossing guard. A volunteer that works at the airport. And somebody who rings the bell out in front of the Walmart. That's what they come out dressed as. Hilarious. What else we got there? I mean, if you've seen any of those survival shows, I wouldn't put it past anyone to use whatever. I should check this out and write stories for my stand-up. Oh, this stream? Well, maybe I will. How long is the Vintage Vigor? That's it. This is a good one. Meat and potatoes is a good. It's like, and that's like a good Midwest one. You roll up on an old dude strip club in Omaha named Meat and Potatoes. Somebody's stopping by. For sure. Good one. Yeah. I had both. But I would say the job that I hated the most was selling cars. I hated it so much. I was terrible at it too. Because if I was like, hey, you want to test drive? And they'd be like, no. I'd be like, okay. And I'd walk inside. And people were like, what are you doing? Like, he said you didn't want to test drive. And they were like, do you think they're going to be like, yeah, I just want to buy it right now? Sometimes the automatic response is no. That's how it goes. I was like, yeah, but I could also be like, hey, but not really, right? And somebody could be like, fucking yes, I said no, and get mad. And the guy was like, yeah, that might happen. I just couldn't. I hated chasing. I hated it. I hated it. I lasted about 10 days. And my boss, because he found out that I had played some baseball in college, he just started to talk to me with all baseball analogies. Come on, kid. There's somebody on second base. Just need a single. You don't need to hit a home run. But every time he would give me a pep talk, it would be in baseball analogies. I was like, oh my fucking God. It was crazy. Okay, what else we got? Hey, listen, I got to go get some water. All right, don't go. Indiana Jones. Oh boy, you should stay here, dude. Oh boy. Um, what's going on, everybody? I know, buddy. I thought he'd stay upstairs, but all right. Give Kelly Kell a shout out. Kelly K. What's going on, everybody? Hey, yeah, I need to get some water and some honey. Rax Gamer Presidents. What's going on? Not sure what that means. Jacob's doing well. Thank you so much for asking. Um, thank you, Lighthouse. Appreciate you. I'm gonna post. I'm gonna put. Ooh, we're past the now. I'm gonna post. What paste? Paste. Here's the link if you want to join down below and maybe hop on screen with me. Okay. Uh, that's right. That's right, Michael Pennington. Um, yeah, yeah. Ever do shows in Flagstaff? I do not. What other questions you guys got for me? I got about 10 more minutes. Anything? 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 No? All right. I did not. Did I ever make a Lululemon underwear song? No. Shep. Oh, thank you very much. I It's so hard to say. What genre? What right now are 3 movies I would pick, oh, different than movies I would have picked 20 years ago, not anymore, excuse me, but I used to have a large collection of tiny little baby hands in a woman's purse that I never really thought about until I said something to Jacob about, I go, "When are you gonna grow up?" And he goes, "This coming from a dude who's got a collection of baby hands in a woman's purse. You're asking me?" And I was like, "Yeah, you're right." I will be in the UK, yeah. Coming to San Diego was just there. Am I coming to New England anytime soon? ComedianJoshWolf.com. ComedianJoshWolf.comsky. All Tourette's. Tucked or not tucked? Are you talking about your nuts or your shirt, dude? Gotta be more specific. Thank you. I don't know what that means. Does anybody know what that means? What does that mean? Ooh, it wasn't like a joke in specific where, well, maybe it was one single joke. It was probably the bachelor party joke, actually. And because of the bachelor party, a bunch of people who didn't know about me watched Father of the Year. So probably the bachelor party. Interesting. And was it when I started making money? I've been working in the business, whether it was stand up or writing, for a long time. So I haven't had a real job in a minute. Um, so I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to say that. But I'm still working. I don't have that retirement of money. That is for fucking sure. There's no doubt about that. What was that? Total. What else we got, guys? Well, thanks everybody. I appreciate it. Tell you a story about working on My Name is Earl. Let me just think of one that maybe I haven't told a bunch. Because I did a few episodes, and I think I told last time we did a stream. Somebody asked me this. I think I did the story about eating ho-hos in the back of the truck, right? And then, thank you, everybody. Told the story about the coffin at the funeral, and I've told. Okay. Well, I had to spend I think my first scene really of a day was me in my tidy whities out in a field with Jamie Presley. And I knew, look, guys, I mean, I'm not going to show you right now, but if anybody has ever seen how pale my legs are, they're like, okay, hold on one second. Is anyone? Okay. I have to explain the color of my legs.
Worse than a farmer's tan.
Well, it's not, yeah, it's like, hey, how you doing, by the way?
Good, you?
Good, thanks. It's not it's like you pulled something up from deep underwater, like that kind of. So it's hard to call them white because they have a little. They're kind of light blue also. So it's pretty crazy. And so I'm that if I don't tan up, that's basically I'm a little more tan than that waist up, just naturally. But waist down, it is a deep underwater situation. So, but I had been outside some, so I had a tan from here. uh, And I tell the guy, who was a friend of mine, the guy who created the show, hey man, listen, I'm so pale. Don't worry. Before the before the shoot, I'll get a spray tan. He was like, don't you dare. He was like, spray tan that body. That's not funny. You come out with that red neck and the just palest body of all time. That's funny. And I was like, and he goes, and keep your socks on. I was like, oh my God. But like, there was a reason he contrasted and he used the tidy whiteys for contrast against my legs. So you could really see how oddly colored my legs, how like light bluey they were. Because if you had put it next to like a green or whatever, translucent, that's a good one, or luminescent. Yeah, yeah. No, I just don't like. I don't like things on my fingers. I definitely don't really like them around my neck. But most fingers because I don't like the way they feel when I work out, and I hate how they feel when I type. And so I knew I would lose it. You know, look, I had a nurse, and I didn't know she was a nurse. A woman walked up to me in an airport, and she goes, "Can I just say, oh, yeah?" I thought she was going to say, "I think you're really funny." She goes, "You get great veins." I go, "Okay." And she just walked, like, turned to walk away, and she goes, "I'm sorry, I'm a nurse." And when we like tough veins or it bring anxiety to everybody. And she goes, "And you get great veins." And I was like, "Cool, thanks." I was like, by the way, any compliment's a good compliment. Great veins? Yeah, I'll take great veins. Thank you so much. Yep. What else? What else do you like? Tell me, give me what else you got. I like it. Yeah. Thanks, Timothy. Um, would you rather smoke weed with an alien or Bigfoot? Why would I rather see? Rather smoke I guess. Well, I would have to ask you some questions. Do we have access to the spaceship? Is that something I can see without you flying off with me? Okay. So here's what I would say. I because only because I on the off chance that I would like to see the inside of a spaceship, and I think the aliens probably, have some sort of hygiene as opposed to the Bigfoot, who I feel has clumps of poop in his hair by his butthole. You know what I mean? So that's what I would say. You should go. Yeah, I would love to. We'll get it happening again. Yeah, good point. Mm-mm. What else you guys got for me? I can answer anything. Clearly. Listen, somebody asked the question, they're getting the answer. What else you got for me? It was my son, Trevor. No, I went down and fished it out. We didn't have a whole lot of money. And when I got back into the apartment, he told me he wanted a Game Boy for Christmas. And I was like, motherfucker, I don't have money for another one of those. So I went and fucking fished it out. Oh, that was terrible. What's going on, Brian? I did not. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, we're doing it in January. We're doing Australia and we're doing New Zealand. And then there may be one other place, but I can't say it because it's not happening. What's the weirdest birthday gift you ever got? Oh, oh, thank you. I mean, you really need me to tell you my favorite fishing spot between Connecticut, Deerfield, and Green Rivers? I mean, if you don't know, I probably shouldn't tell you. But it's that spot, you get off the 95. You know the spot I'm talking about. Yeah, that's the one I would say. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. What's going on, Christine Galley? Am I coming to Perth? Shannon, I am. I'm in for a fist bump or a high five. Um, I haven't probably had a real drunk night out since college. I'm gonna take that back. Let me take that back. There was a little area there where I did drink a little bit of tequila. But not like out with a, well, I don't know if I have a good answer for that. I have some, I was always more into like when if I was gonna like go out, I was always more into like weed or ecstasy or something like that. I just didn't love drinking. I did it for a while just because it felt like everybody was doing it, but I just never really loved it. Most embarrassing sex story. I don't know. Would I do another kill Tony? Yes. Move to Texas. Not gonna do that. What else? Do I remember my bachelor party? I do. Uh, I don't know about hot ones, everybody. Christina. I was there this weekend. I just got back from there. Yeah, I would say your 12-year-old's too young. I also don't know. Let me back that up. I don't know how you raise your kid, and I'm not gonna. I would tell you this: I wouldn't bring my 12-year-old to my show, but I don't know what goes on in your house. and no judgment on what does, for sure. For real, by the way. Uh, 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 let's, I've never got out of a ticket. I don't know if you know how that works, but it doesn't work so well for us in getting out of a ticket. When I say us, I just mean probably dudes. All dudes have a way worse chance of talking their way out of a ticket, would be my guess. Well, yeah, 12-year-old would learn a lot. We had a, yeah, not anymore. I'm not like, ever since I had kids, I can't sleep past like 8. I'm not really doing any acting or I've been writing some recently. I like writing. Um, okay. Invite the this is a great callback. Invite the officer to meat and potatoes. This dude coming in hot. The most freaked out situation you've been in when tripping. This is hilarious. Do you enjoy floors? You know what? Big fan. And I'm going to tell you why. Because without floors, what are we talking about? Just the ground. And so without floors, there's no double unless everybody walked on like wooden beams because there'd be no floor. And then what would you put up there anyways without a floor? You couldn't put a bed up there. So everything would be single floor ground. But ground because there's no floors. So I enjoy floors a lot. And I enjoy them flat as well. No holes, flat floor is what I like. And then look who had to chime in. Hilarious. Look, ground super dusty. Yeah, I like it. I mean, I don't mind a hardwood floor. Doesn't have to be super smooth, but definitely not lumpy. That I'm with you on that, Julie. Um, yeah, I can relate to this. This is one of the most relatable things I've ever seen in my life. No, I do not. I don't even own a pair. It's not. No, that's over at Meat and Potatoes. You know. So, oh, guys, we've been doing this for a long time. All right, listen. I it sucks because Indiana Jones's hair has sometimes gets stuck in my fucking foot. And that makes me pretty upset. And so, um, you know, we got a lot of floor jokes in the chat, which I enjoy. Um, Thank you. Thanks for being here. How'd that go? Um, I do not like to sleep with my socks on, but sometimes I fall asleep with them on. I will tonight for sure. Okay, buddy. All right, listen, guys, this was fun. If you go to Wolf Stories, wolfcomedy.com, wolfcomedy.com, if you want to win 2 tickets to a show and airfare to that show anywhere in the United States, go to wolfcomedy.com to sign up. It is free. And I'll fly out and you come to a show. What do you think about that? So, wolfcomedy.com. And I think we've been here for an hour and a half. Oh, I'm going to start doing IRL from the road. I think IRL streaming is in real life streaming. So live streaming on the road, like when Jacob and I go and do whatever. So, you know what I'm saying? That might be fun. Yeah, the newest Heyman dropped today. And I think we're going to do this every Tuesday at 6 o'clock Pacific, but Beth's out of town. So that's why this one could go so long. All right, I got to go, everybody. See you later.